Brilliant, brilliant. She Sells Sanctuary by the Cult. Absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you what, let's eject that one. Hello YouTube vinyl community, how the devil are you? You have to excuse me, I'm not long in from work. Bit of an early finish. I haven't even got changed yet, washed and changed. I will do in a bit. This is a video I should have done a couple of weeks ago or so. This is April's vinyl finds and buys, mail order, Discogs, and second-hand dealers, a couple of record shops as well. But yeah, should have done this a couple of weeks ago, but I've been busy doing other things, and I've got to admit it was a bit of general apathy as well. I was tired and I couldn't be arsed. I do apologise. So yeah, there's about a dozen albums here. There was one 7-inch single, but I'm going to save that for the next vinyl finds and buys, the May edition, because I've got a wodge of 7-inch singles in amongst them. And yeah, there's a record fair in a town next door to where I live tomorrow. There's one over in Bedford, which is only about 45 minutes drive away, something like that. Probably take me an hour to get to the record fair, because you've got to park up and find the place. Where I go or not is another thing, because there's one coming up in Birmingham. I think it's the following weekend. I'll have to double check the date. See, I might save me money for that one. We'll see. Anyway, about a dozen albums. Let's get started. This one, Scarfish. I don't know if you recall, I did show 7-inch single Scarfish a while ago in a vinyl finds and buys video. Made the comment, you know, the chap with the with the crap haircut and the big nose. Yeah, that they were a total blind buy, and I said, well, I'll have to see if they've done an album. I presume that's the band members there. Well, where is he? There he is. There's the lead singer. I'll have to investigate a bit more songs and lyrics on the back. Yeah, total blind buy. That 7-inch single was, disgracing the family name. Yeah, a bit of a new wave sort of vibe to it. It's on Illegal Records. I've got to admit, I haven't played this LP yet, and I've had it a while. Well, April, got it. I've got a big stack of them to try and wade my way through. But I did enjoy the 7-inch single. I did say I'd have a look out to see if they did an album or albums, and yes, they have. So I picked this one up. Like I say, I haven't listened to it yet. I'm going to be doing a lot of listening to stuff tomorrow. But yeah, Scarfish, the album's same name. Okay, I'm quite looking forward to listening to that, actually. This one, it's an American press, American garage sort of type band, the Hate Bombs. Again, I've not listened to this album. I've got Cosmic Brian. I've got Cosmic Vinyl over there in the States to thank for this. He showed the Hate Bombs' first album, and I'm sure he'd remember it. The lovely cartoon drawing of a nice young lady on it. And it was after that one, I went on Discogs to have a look for it, and I came across their second album, this one, before I found that one. This one was cheap. This one came from somebody here in Britain. So I picked this one up with every intention of getting the first album, and I haven't got it yet, but I'm sure I'll find it. This one's on Twist, 360 Degrees Twist Records, American pressing. Again, I'm sure I'm going to like this. I don't see why not. Yeah, this is a Discogs purchase. Pork Pie Scar. There's a collection of these albums. I don't think all of them are on vinyl. I'm not quite sure. German ska bands. There's the back cover. You can see that okay. I have heard of some of these bands, and I have heard some of the tunes. Bands like the Busters, Skaos, I can never pronounce it properly. Dr. Ringding, Scavaganza. I love the picture on this. It's very much like my daughter. She's a skinhead girl. She loves the music, she loves the styles, she loves the fashions. I'll have to get a clip up on YouTube of her dancing. Yeah, I've every intention of getting all of these. This is number 6. Yeah, came with a nice insert. Oh, there's a sleeve. Trying to slide off my knee. There's the label. So yeah, they're all called. I have looked at some of the others. They are called. They are all called Scandal. Or, play on words with Scar. Really looking forward to listening to this. Really love the picture on the front there. Very much like my daughter. God bless her. So yeah, again, looking forward to listening to that. Next up, this is a reissue of, it is 1970, isn't it? Yeah, 1970 classic, Skinhead Moonstomp, Simmerip. This is still in the shrink. I haven't opened it yet. Again, obviously I haven't opened it, not played it. Yeah, that's an original replica of the original sleeve. I do apologise, folks. Getting a bit tongue-tied. Yeah, got the classic on here. Skinhead Moonstomp, Skinhead Girl. For those, I've said it many a time. I love this genre of music. I was very much into it back in the late 80s, second half of the 80s to the late 80s. Yeah, really looking forward to playing this. I was looking for other stuff online, something specific, and I came across this by accident, and it was cheap, dirt cheap, and I jumped on it real quick because original copies of this cost you an arm and a leg. I'm just wondering if Paul, Madam Sin's got an original copy. I'd love to see it. Yeah, on the Sunspot label. So yeah, really looking forward to playing and listening to that as well. Next one was also a cheap find on Discogs. Laken. Kind of a hits type album. It's yeah, kind of a hits, sort of a reissue type affair. A lot of his stuff was towards the later sort of period of his discography was produced in Germany. This one is as well. It's a German press. Laken, well, king of the skinheads. Great ska artist. A lot of people think he was born in Jamaica. He was born in Cuba. Spent a lot of his time in Jamaica. Ended up living here in Britain. He passed away here in Britain in Leicester. I think that's where he ended up living. Yeah, track listing on the back. The late, the very, very great king of the skinheads, Laken. Much missed, as is Prince Buster as well. Yeah, heroes of mine. This one came from Bob's Records. I have actually played this, Bob's Records in Whittlesea near Peterborough and Cambridgeshire, on the Contour label, and it's an album of reggae covers, a lot of it done in the skinhead reggae fashion. I have heard it, I have played it. Let's Jump the Broomsticks on here, Dream Lover, My Girl, Kissing in the Back Row of the Movies on a Saturday night. You get that, and I carry on singing and put you off. But yeah, fantastic purchase from Bob's Records. Highly recommended covers album, brilliant. This one came from a local HMV store. I have briefly shown this in a Martin Parrott competition entry. 12-inch version, the specials, Ghost Town. On the other side is Why and Friday Night, Saturday Morning. Have played it, have listened to it. I do have this on 7-inch single as well, but yeah, I went into HMV basically because I was just passing it. I was in the town centre there doing a bit of shopping and that. Past HMV, I thought, well, I'll go in and have a look anyway. And the Wet Leg album was there, the one a lot of people are talking about, the Wet Leg album. I thought, shall I, shan't I? I went looking through the racking anyway with all the other records, and yeah, there it was. And I thought, well, I'll get the Wet Leg album another time. Took this one home with me. Loved it, brilliant. Another one from Bob's Records on the Creole label, Reggae Chartbusters 75. Bit of a mix of sort of reggae stuff from that age. Let's see if I can get the record out, show the label. We do like to see a good label, don't we? Oh, it's not Creole, it's on Cactus. I do apologise, it needs a damn good clean as well. Hope you can see that okay. On the Cactus label, I think Creole might have been the distributors, not sure. Yeah, made by Creole. That's weird though, I'll double check that because I haven't played this. I hope I haven't been given the wrong one. Reggae Chartbusters 75. Yeah, no, it's right. Yeah, on this one, Barbados, typically tropical. It's like a sort of pop reggae tune. Desmond Decker's on here, sing a little song. Hurt So Good, Susan Cadogan. I've got that in 7-inch single. Judge Dredd, The King of Rudeness. Je T'aime. That's his version. John Holt. Oh, blimey, Desmond Decker again, the Israelites. Good God, Fatty Bum Bum. I think I remember that one. Rupie Edwards, again, Judge Dredd. Jason Sinclair, The End of the World. Fantastic tunes on there. Going to look forward to listening to that one as well. Like I say, I'm going to be doing a lot of listening tomorrow. I've got a couple of more videos to make. Some old threads to revisit. This one, bit of interest to Rob Walker. The Jam, live at the 100 Club, 77. This one again came from Bob's Records. I think this one cost me about 23 quid. It's a brand new, not second hand. again, I've not not been in it. Well, I have been in a position to play all of these, but I've had other stuff on instead. Yeah, not exactly a very exciting, thrilling label. The Jam, or the powers that be, a few years ago released, I think it was either 2 or 3 live Jam albums. I'm not sure whether this was one of them, to be honest. I have to, oh, there goes the bloody outer sleeve. I'll have to do a bit of investigating, because I wouldn't mind the others. I remember them when they were released at the time. I sort of, well, I'll get them in a bit. I never did get them, and of course the price went sky high, rocketed, as they normally do. But yeah, I'm sure that was one of them. I'm sure. But anyway, the Jam at the 100 Club, 77. Looking forward to that. The only other live album apart from that and the others I've just mentioned was Dig the New Breed, which I enjoy anyway. Bit of an elephant in the room with a lot of Jam fans, but not with me. Again from Bob's Records. This one was only cheap. Tina Turner, live in Europe. It is a gatefold. I remember when this first came out years ago, and I've got to admit I had a bit of a thing for Tina Turner. She's a lovely, attractive lady. I believe she moved to Switzerland, didn't she? Didn't she take up Swiss passport, residency and all that? Yeah. I remember hearing this on CD back in the day when it was first released. Borrowed it off a friend. Yeah, I've always sort of fancied getting the vinyl version, but I've never ever come across it out in the wilderness when I've been crate digging. On the Capitol label. Always tend to see that label on American pressings. So I don't know if this is it's a USA recording. So I'll have to double check that. Always tend to see that sort of rainbow coloured Capitol label outline on American pressings, American records. I've seen it many a time. But yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Original sound might well be. I can't. Oh, Capitol on behalf of EMI Records, Hayes, Middlesex, England. Sleeve printed in England, manufactured. So no, British press. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to. I think the only thing that spoils it for me is Rod Stewart's on here. I can't bloody stand Rod Stewart. But there you go. Yeah, looking forward to listening to that. 2 more to go. These are especially for Mike, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman. This came from one of those sort of antiques emporiums where they've got different sort of booths inside and different cellars. Back cover, Gary Newman live, another live album. White Noise. Yeah, a lot of the records from this particular seller were quite expensive and not in brilliant condition. Well, I mean, the sleeve's not fantastic, but the vinyl's not too bad. I have heard this one in the past. I hope you can see that okay. Yeah, it's on the Newman label. This one was fairly cheap. I think it was only about £5. It needs a couple of new inner sleeves, which I've got behind me. Yeah. There's a few hairlines on it, but I'm sure it'll be okay. If not, then ho hum. I'll have to get another one. But yeah, I'm a big Gary Newman, Tubeway Army and his solo stuff fan. Really looking forward to listening to that, and trying to get it back in the bloody outer protective sleeve. Of course, Mike, when I saw Gary Newman live a few weeks ago, I could have gone and seen him. He was live in Northampton, and Northampton's only about half an hour, 45 minutes down the road from me. But unfortunately, I didn't know he was playing in Northampton at the Royal Derngate Theatre. And several weeks before that, I'd already booked a fishing trip with a couple of friends and that, which I was really looking forward to going to. So maybe another time. This one's also Gary Newman. Dance includes the free poster, and it has got the poster inside. I haven't put it back inside the sleeve with the album. It's a gatefold. Let's have a look at the gatefold. Gatefolds up like that. I hope you can. You never quite know whether you can see things properly in these. I hope you can see that okay. Track listing in there as well. Yeah, that's on the Beggars Banquet label. No need to get that out. I'm sure we all know what the Beggars Banquet label looks like. Did come with the poster, which is also very pleasing. Always nice to have the proper stuff with it. There we go. Hope you can see that okay. Yeah. Again, I haven't played that. Really looking forward to playing and listening to it. Yeah, like I say, there was a 7-inch single I was going to show you as well. There's only one, but I put it in the box behind me, and I'll show you that with May's vinyl vines and buys. I've got a few in there already. I may be adding to it this weekend, or I might be saving me money for the record fair the weekend after in Birmingham. So yeah, bless you for taking time to tune in and watch and listening to the ramblings of a madman. Yeah, couple of videos I've got to do tomorrow, possibly 3. So yeah, again, bless you, thank you very much. See you again soon. Cheerio.